Tuesday. Well, so we haven't worked on anything new in a while, and it could probably be maybe a fun idea to pro charge the Mustang. What are you doing? Dude, stop.
I knew we were going to have this talk. I didn't know it was going to be this soon.
It's not what you think it is. I don't know what talk you're talking about, but
Don't bullshit me. I know what this is. Show me on the doll where the Hellcat hurt you.
Let's turn it around, man. What's going on, Team Booster? Welcome to another video. You guessed the subject probably from the intro. Some things have advanced in the time that we've actually made a video at the shop. For example, functioning CNC machine.
Shout out to that one guy that said we were never going to get it running.
Look at that, it's working. I don't know who this guy is, but Sam thinks that you're living in his head rent-free.
Oh, yeah.
This is 2018 Mustang GT. And there's a lot of good things about these cars, but one of the best things about these cars is they take boost pretty much just out of the box. One of the big benefits to having a pretty well outfitted machine shop is you don't have to pay $7,900 for a bolt-on kit, because the Pro Charger doesn't cost $7,000. Intercooler kits don't cost $7,000. What you're really paying for is the R&D with the kit. You're paying for the brackets that they've designed and made and put the hours into. But these things really aren't that difficult. You know, you don't need a CNC machine even, so it's gonna be fun to show you guys, just with honestly some cardboard and a little bit of imagination, how easy some of these things are. Guys, this video is once again sponsored by Omaze. If you are not familiar with Omaze, essentially they give away once-in-a-lifetime prizes and experiences, all while helping nonprofits make the world a better place. The once-in-a-lifetime prize in this case is a 1987 Buick Grand National GNX, one of only 547 made. We'll talk about that car in a second. It's absolutely incredible. When you enter for a chance to win the Buick Grand National, you will be making an impact for the ACLU. The American Civil Liberties Union Foundation is an organization of people who believe in the power of action. Whether in the courts, state houses, or Congress, they fight to defend the rights that the Constitution guarantees to all of us, regardless of who we are, where we come from, who we love, or what we believe. Let's talk a little bit about the Buick Grand National. The 87 GNX has a turbo 3.8 liter V6 engine. It's black on black, pretty much murdered out. It's bone stock, 276 horsepower, 360 foot-pounds of torque, 0-60 in an impressive 4.7 seconds for the year, top speed of 124 miles an hour. And this car has an approximate retail value of $185,000. It has only 2,000 original miles and is number 51 out of 547 produced. I've always been a sucker for Grand Nationals. I would love to see one in my garage. I'm sure you guys would too. So for your chance to win a 1987 Buick Grand National GNX and to support a great cause, the ACLU, head on over to omaze.com/Team B and enter now. Let's get right back into the video. Almost like Ford wants you to do this, because right where this airbox that we don't need is, which is huge. See, it goes down here. It's very deep. It takes up a lot of space. That's where the Pro Charger usually bolts on the kits that you see online. Here is the Pro Charger, big boy. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Okay, time to install it. Don't drop it on my feet. There we go, ready to go. Actually, I've seen a ton of confusion about Pro Chargers online. It's pretty much a belt-driven turbo. So you got this shaft back here, a pulley goes on this, and when you turn that, it spins it. So, belt-driven turbo, there's a lot of benefits to that. One, you don't need to modify your exhaust. I personally think Coyotes kind of sound like ass cheeks. You know, when I own one, I don't really think it's a great sounding engine, so anything I can do to keep it kind of sound in stock, that's great. So you don't need to modify an exhaust because this isn't exhaust driven. The other thing is it contains its own oil, so you don't need to run an oil line and you don't need to run a drain to the pan somewhere. You quite literally make a bracket to bolt this in place, run a pulley, measure the belt, get a custom belt, and then all you have to do is plumb an intercooler. It is super easy. As long as you have a tuner that can tune it after, you don't need to change the ECU or anything. These ECUs, this one's already unlocked. This car is on E85. I would probably need to do a fuel system upgrade if I wanted to keep running E85 because it uses 30% more fuel. But all I'm after is like 600, 650 wheel horsepower, which is funny because that's like 200 more than it makes right now. It's going to be pretty fast. It's already a quick car. And that's considered very safe by Coyote standards. That's only going to be about 6 or 7 PSI. So we're gonna get Sam over here and he's gonna explain probably the process of making a bracket for this thing. Flipping this over though, it looks like there's several different locations you could put something. What are your thoughts? Pretty much what I've explained. Like once the air box gets out of here, we'll have a better idea.
Usually with these, they have a huge plate that just kind of picks up on most or all of these, and then a series of like standoff brackets.
Yeah.
So it's basically just a matter of finding out what holes on the motor we can use to mount stuff to, figuring out what kind of spacing you're going to want for the pulley, and then just designing a quick plate to...
Real quick, Sam, I want to show the people how cool the actual CAD software is and not cardboard aided design. Would you be able to hoop a Pro Charger into there and like make a mock bracket, just whip it up real quick and shitty?
Yeah, no problem.
So where'd you get this file, Sam?
This is from GrabCAD. Pretty much one of the best places for free 3D models. You just drag and drop it into your model, position it where you want it.
Boom, installed, done.
That's how it works, right?
So pretty much, you put that in there.
And then belt.
Yeah.
Figure out why this isn't an angle. Probably got some stupid angle built in for drive shaft angle.
But that's a Paxton. That's not even the right one. But this is just for purposes. So then essentially, it's right in the middle. You probably want it over there. Make the 3D model, and then it's usually smart to 3D print it before running it on the CNC machine, just to make sure, you know, how it is in the computer is how it's going to fit on the car without, you know, wasting a bunch of material and stuff like that. So model it up, and then you 3D print, and then once that's proven, then we load the files into big machine from the 80s that's been upgraded to, you know, make parts. And there you go. If you didn't have access to all this stuff, you could hold it in space. It would be way harder, and you could model everything up with cardboard. We've done it 1,000 times, and you can do it yourself. We're not going to do that though.
I wouldn't want to. I've done that enough. I don't think I'd ever do something like this.
This is
good. Plenty of people have.
We have. Yeah. But, you know, now we're doing it like this. In the next video, too, we'll definitely update you guys on what's happening with the 911. It's getting a little wild. It's definitely going to be a good head-to-head card for proof of concept when the Pro Charge Mustang is done, and that's always been the plan with this. We mentioned that when we bought it. People are going to think this is just a huge turbo. That's okay. I got a question for you guys. I think that I'm just going to leave it looking like a stock Performance Pack GT. I'm not going to change the wheels. I'm not going to do anything. I want it to be, it's not a sleeper, but it would be kind of, you know, people would think that they're rolling up on a stock 5-liter, and then, you know, it just happens to have a little juice under the hood. Devin's wearing that motorcycle tire because we keep asking you guys, but we never get an answer. Would you like to see a bike build? We started with the Nighthawk. It's still over there. It's in the corner. It's very sad. We're about to...
Exactly where we left it like 3 years ago.
Yeah, like 3 years ago. We're about to make the Supermoto an ADV, and we're gonna need another desert bike for ADV stuff, so that might be the route that we go, but you guys need to let us know in the comments if you want to see a bike build. We'll be able to make that content much faster than obviously builds like this one, where we essentially have to, you know, make stuff from scratch. So that Mustang's gonna take a little bit of planning. There's not much else we can do in this one. So Devin's gonna pick a winner for the video giveaway. If you guys are not familiar with Team Boosted, we give away products from Boosted Shades every single video. That's also one of the best ways to support us, so even if you don't win, check out boostedshades.com. I'll tell you guys how to win right after Devin picks this winner.
All right, this video's winner is Benjamin Spark.
Benjamin, you can hit us up at Team Boosted at boostedshades.com or through any of our social media platforms. We'll get back to you and ship you something. If you guys want to win, all you got to do is like, subscribe, leave a comment. Literally just ask you guys if you want to see a bike build. Really looking forward to your feedback on that because we want to build it. We just need an excuse to do it. You can comment whatever you want. You're still eligible to win, and we'll pick a winner next video, but that's going to do it for this one.
Yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.